So it's time for another poo-poo platter. And I think by now just about everybody knows what a poo-poo platter is. But if you don't, it is essentially a video that I create that is an assortment of different things that I actually present with the hope that you guys will find some enjoyment from it. Today's poo-poo platter actually contains something from the Netherlands. If you're curious, stay tuned for the video. Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. In this video, we are going to unbox 3 different packages that have shown up here at the house. 2 of them are purchases, and 1 of them comes all the way from the Netherlands. One of my subscribers reached out to me and said, Reggie, I want to send you something. And I graciously agreed. And then I realized that that person was actually in the Netherlands. And lo and behold, after a couple of weeks, it actually showed up. And the funny thing is, it actually looks better than many packages that are sent to me from places in the United States. So I was very impressed with the speed of delivery as well as the overall condition. So we are going to open that one up in just a couple of seconds. We are actually going to start things off with a package. This is actually something that I ordered from mycomicshop.com. And if you guys have been following me for some time, you know I am a fan of mycomicshop.com. Oftentimes what I do is if I'm searching for a book on eBay, I will find the book. And then if I see that the book is actually available from My Comic Shop or being sold by My Comic Shop on eBay, I will actually pop over to My Comic Shop and I will take a look at that book on their website. Because oftentimes what happens is that they will sell the book for a different price on their own website versus what they will sell it for on eBay. And part of that has to do with the method of sale, whether it's, a consigned product or something like that. It also has to do with the fees that are charged by eBay. And so they will oftentimes actually sell things for a lower price on their own website than on eBay. So if you guys are ever shopping on eBay and you see the My Comic Shop little icon down there where they are the seller, I would definitely encourage you to take a couple of moments, make a couple of extra clicks, head over to My Comic Shop's website and check out whether the price is the same or different. Because again, this has worked to my advantage several times over the last several years. The other great thing that I will tell you about My Comic Shop is that they actually undergrade their books. Their prices are fair, and they also undergrade their book. And I've never received a book from these guys, and I've actually been disappointed with what I paid and what the condition of the book was. Not something that I can say for every single seller that I've purchased from online before, but definitely something that I've noticed about My Comic Shop. And so again, just something I want to throw out there for you guys to be able to take advantage of. All right. So I actually have a couple of copies of basically the exact same book. And this is because of the Beyonder. There is something that could potentially happen with the Beyonder at some point down the road as it relates to the MCU. So My Comic Shop actually had 3 copies of Secret Wars 2, number 3 on their website. I ended up picking up all 3 copies that I saw. I actually have 1 copy in the collection already, but I decided to pick up the extras. And so I think that this is actually the first full appearance of the Beyonder. He appeared in the original Secret Wars, but it was more as a rift in the sky, a light rift in the sky. And this is the one that I believe is where he actually takes physical form. And so Secret Wars number 2, issue number 3 is some blue ocean territory that I began to explore several years ago, which is why I have 1 copy in the collection now, but also wanted to pick up a couple extra copies. I have maybe 4 or 5 copies of Secret Wars issue number 1, the first Secret Wars, but then I also wanted to grab a couple of copies of those. So now you know, all right? So next up, let's open this next package that I also purchased offline. And this one was actually another eBay sale. And so people oftentimes ask me, where do I buy books from? I buy books from wherever I can find books, to be honest with you. So sometimes there are great deals to be had on eBay. Sometimes there are great deals to be had on Instagram. It really just depends on what I'm looking for and what I'm able to find. And so this was a eBay purchase that I don't think that I'm going to be mad about. So get this thing open. They sent it in a envelope there, but a Gemini shipper on the inside. Well, a generic Gemini shipper. So we're going to cut this thing open and see what is in the inside of this one. And if memory serves, I want to give a shout out to Adam. Adam actually gave me a heads up recently about a character from my hometown of Detroit. And I have been on a mission to track down books associated with the character known as Stealth. And there were a lot of books that were being sold on eBay at really high prices. And I did not buy any of those. I waited about a week and a half and I was able to find the one book that I was looking for that I felt was overpriced. I bought it and I'm waiting for that book to actually come in. Funny enough, I got it from my comic shop. But these were two books that I saw online on eBay that were appropriately priced, and I decided to go ahead and pick them up and getting my first look at them now. And one of them is in better shape than other, but that is perfectly fine. That is why I bought both of them. So this is Pilot Season 2009. Pilot Season 2009. This is from Robert Kirkman and Mark Silvestri. This is from Top Cow. And the reason that I bought this book is because of this third line right there that says Stealth. There is a character by the name of Stealth who is basically from Detroit, Michigan, which is where I'm from. This is like almost, I think, like a preview magazine. Maybe it's a cameo. Maybe it's considered by some to be a first appearance. His true first appearance, I do believe, based upon what I'm seeing in the market, is actually Stealth 1. That is the book that is en route to me now. But these two were appropriately priced, so I went ahead and picked these up. And these might be, again, like a preview magazine style, whereas Stealth 1 is more in the Top Cow continuity. And so some cool stuff. It's a nice green cover. Nice green cover. I had never heard of Pilot Season before I started kind of doing my research on this particular character, but it is what it is. Now I have 2 copies of it, and then we'll just wait for Stealth 1 to actually show up. And we'll stick those in a nice bin and see what happens. I actually had a chance to read the new version of Stealth that actually came out from Image a couple of weeks ago. I enjoyed it. It was a fun read. The artwork was pretty cool. The writer is actually from Michigan, and so I got a big kick out of that. I actually reached out to the cover artist on Twitter and told him how much I liked his artwork and that kind of stuff. So just some cool stuff that I'm really kind of getting into. So this next one, this package is the one that came all the way from the Netherlands. And this actually comes from Natasha. Natasha V is the subscriber that sent this to me. So we're going to open this book or this package up and we are going to see what is inside of this one. I may need to do a little, oh no, I think we're okay. Thought I needed to do a little more cutting. So there's a nice little bundle of things in here. And it says, Reggie, I found your channel and love the way that you present things. Your videos caused me to start buying comics that I didn't even collect before. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. A little while ago, I stated my opinion on Jonathan Hickman's X-Men in a comment on a video you made, and I felt like it may have been a buzzkill on something you really do enjoy. So for that, I apologize. And I've been wanting to send you a little something for a while now. Consider it both an A-OK and a form of apology. And she inserted a smiling face here. So for those that don't know, I enjoy Jonathan Hickman. I think that he's a different type of writer. He is not something something that everybody enjoys, and she does not, Natasha does not enjoy him, and she made it pretty clear, but that's okay. It is okay that we don't always agree and enjoy the same things because we're all different. And so I think that that's one of the cool things, is that we don't have to agree, and that's actually perfectly fine. I did not take offense to it, Natasha, but I will accept the A-OK nevertheless. So thank you for that. She says, about the A-OK. Here in the Netherlands, I buy comics in a shop in Amsterdam called Comics Import Amsterdam. They have a store exclusive cover that can only be bought in that one little shop in Amsterdam. So I doubt many in the US will have it. I doubt many in the US will have it, if any at all. On the bottom of the cover, you will see a mark that is indeed said exclusive. Sorry it's not Spider-Man, since I know you like him, but I hope that you still will enjoy it. As I mostly collect X-Men comics, I'm okay with that, X-Men fan. I hope that it will find a good home with you. She says, the Lady J of comic book soldiers. That is awesome. That is awesome. Natasha, thank you very much. She sent some heavy duty cardstock, man. No wonder this thing arrived in such great shape. This is some nice cardstock. We will have to repurpose that cardboard because it's the right thing to do by the environment, and because good cardboard has to be cherished. So we're going to try to separate the wonderful letter that she sent here. Nice typed letter. And she's included a couple of backing boards to protect it. Oh, man. That's cool. That is a cool book. Wow. Comics Imported Amsterdam, CIA. That is very, very cool. So this is Invincible Iron Man Variant Edition #1, which is cool. I've been wearing my variant shirt right here. So Invincible Iron Man #1 variant. How cool is that? And there is the CIA variant insignia right there. How cool. This is a nice cover. I think that's Pepper Potts. I think that is Pepper Potts. How cool is that? That's a really cool cover. That's a cool cover. She sent it in a nice these little plastic Ultra Pro cases. This thing is nice, man. You did a good job with your packing. Good job. All right. So with that, I am going to wrap this video up. I want to say to Natasha, thank you very much. I absolutely appreciate the fantastic gesture. I did not take offense. My tone may have been bad. You never know. You never know what kind of day I was having. I did not take offense. But again, I thank you very much for this fantastic A-OK all the way from the Netherlands. And I appreciate all of you out there that are watching this video right now. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, I want to encourage you to give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment behind so we can mix it up in the comment section. So I am sorry to interrupt the video here, but I would be remiss if I did not give you an opportunity to add a really cool book to your collection. This is this week's Go Collect giveaway video. And here's the book. It is She-Hulk #1. It is a 9.6 with white pages. This is this week's giveaway. If you're interested in entering the contest, all you have to do is head over to the community tab, find the post in which I talk about this week's giveaway, click the link, and then plug in the phrase. The phrase for this week is Jennifer Walters. Jennifer Walters is the phrase. Plug that in. You're now in the running for the Go Collect giveaway.